Are you curious about all the new doTERRA products that were just announced last week? Grab your slipper socks and snuggle in because this is my 6th annual post-convention first impressions, and we are turning the page as we begin a new dawn of doTERRA 2.0. And we manifested big things together in this little box, and doTERRA delivered bigger than ever. Last week in Salt Lake was an incredible invitation to realize your personal wellness through a whole new lens, and doTERRA has made it easy for you, so I am going to break it all down. Welcome to Throw It Out Thursday broadcast 236. The energy, the momentum, so much manifesting. And speaking of manifesting, if you saw in my stories last week, you know that I got to chat with the head of U.S. Product Innovation, Becca Nixon, while we were there in Salt Lake, and she shared a little secret with me that one of the products I have been manifesting is about a year away. And her secret is safe with me, but keep your manifestos alive because you never know what's around the corner. And my heart is still glitter bombing from being together with my team and seeing you in person. And doTERRA made so many of our collective dreams come true with all the new products. And because it can be a little bit overwhelming, I am going to quickly introduce you to the items in the convention kit for you so that you will be prepared come October 1st, which is a little over a week away. So I'm going to also break them down in order of availability because several of the items will only be available in the convention kit until they're available individually early next year. And this will help give you a roadmap to plan ahead, but also so you don't miss out on any of these life-changing products. And by the time the broadcast is over, you'll feel empowered and educated and ready for these to be released so that you can begin your level 10 life. And this is your one-stop shop. You can come back to this broadcast anytime for a quick little refresher course as you stock your carts come October. So drop a comment below as you watch and let me know if you watched the live stream or if you attended in person, what your favorite moment from convention was. And being there surrounded by my team from all over the world and knowing that we have these new tools to serve you and our own families better than ever before is kind of still hard to believe, actually. And hearing the stories of hope and healing from our co-impact sourcing model, the knowledge of how to more effectively use these tools and how we can truly put more life into our years is something that is important for all of us. The evidence-based research, the peer-reviewed medical data to back up what we have and what we know, and having a clearer vision of where doTERRA is taking us into the future with transforming our wellness is very exciting. So we're going to sink our teeth in, like I said, one by one into all the goodness, starting with the products available individually October 1st. And first comes first, and we're going to talk about MetaPWR. This is the MetaPWR system. So what is it? Well, Meta stands for metabolic health, and PWR is an acronym for personal wellness realized. And George calls it the metaverse. So every day he asks me for his next dose of the metaverse. And in a nutshell, every time your glucose or your blood sugar spikes, you age, and it puts stress on your body at the cellular level. And what if you could suppress your glucose spikes before you ate? Could you stop the aging process? Could you reverse it? Well, now you can. And doTERRA has cracked the code on metabolic health, and your healthy habits are the legacy that you leave behind. That also means the bad habits that you adopt are the legacy that you leave behind. And doTERRA scientists have successfully been able to prove through evidence-based, peer-reviewed research over the last 4 years of development. This is the most researched product in doTERRA history that we now have first to market tools to reverse your biological and your metabolic age, since you can obviously not change your chronological age. The company leaders have all been wearing glucose monitors. They have the data. They've also done other human clinical studies and have finally been able to effectively flatten out the curve of your blood sugar and reduce the absorption of carbs and sugar and give you more energy by supporting your mitochondria and help reduce adipose fat cells and curb cravings and promote more mindful eating and promote and encourage exercise performance and improve that performance. Oh, and improve your mental clarity. So it's safe to say that we practically fell out of our chairs when this was all revealed. I'm glad that I had my doTERRA sisters by my side to hold on to, because I will be dedicating my October broadcast to a deeper dive into all of this, into this entire system. But I want to introduce them to you here at the 5,000 foot level so that you can just start to absorb how industry changing, life altering this is going to be for everyone over the age of 20 years old. And to help you conceptualize easily, there are 6 products in the part of this system, as part of this system, and Metapower is a lifestyle change. Our bodies are like the engine of a car, and Metapower is like ensuring that all the maintenance is up to date every single day, so your car is running at optimal level and you can just hang out and enjoy the view. So to help wrap your mind around all of this, think of the system in 2 parts that make up the whole. First, what we know, and then second, what's new to us. So what we know is the 4 products that all contain the same Metapower blend, just in different delivery systems. And that blend contains grapefruit and lemon, peppermint, cinnamon, and ginger. The first part of the system contains the 15 ml Meta oil blend itself, the Meta gum, the beadlets, and the soft gels. Okay, and these replace the products formerly called Slim and Sassy, and the newly formulated metabolic oil blend is what creates the foundation. The essential oils are always going to be the foundation that will never change, the foundation for all 6 products in this system, and it was optimized for greater impact on slowing fat cell growth, and so it does not taste the same. What you will do is start by selecting one of the 4 tools each day during the day. So for example, any given day, you can either place a drop of oil in your water, you can chew a piece of gum, you can pop a few of the beadlets, or you can pop a soft gel. And it's a complete choose your own adventure, which makes it sustainable because it's flexible, okay? And then we have the new delivery systems, which include 2 of the new completely unique products. And those include the Metapower Advantage. And this is a collagen drink powder sachet with 9 types of marine collagen tetrapeptides, which I've been taking in the morning when I break my fast and when I take my lifelong vitality vitamins as well. And then the Meta Assist powder capsule, and you'll take 1 to 2 of these about 15 to 30 minutes before your largest meal of the day, which for me is always dinner. And what you can do, again, everything here is flexible. You can take 1 with all 3 of your meals. You can take 1 or 2 with your largest meal. Just keep in mind, this is, again, a 5,000-foot level overview. As I mentioned, I'm going to be devoting my entire October broadcast to just the Metapower system once I've got my first month of data under my belt. But I started taking it the day that we got into Salt Lake City, the day that we got the products in Salt Lake City on September 15th, was exactly 7 days from today. And I typically experience extreme dehydration and headaches from the altitude change every year since 2017, and I did not experience that this convention. I typically experience pain in my hips and my feet from all the sitting and walking every year all the way back to 2017. I did not experience that this past convention. I typically feel what we call the convention hangover, and I feel lethargic and fatigued when I get home every year all the way back to 2017. I did not experience that this past convention. I was up at 5 a.m. every day with energy doing my modified hotel workout quietly as a mouse in the dark while my oil squad roomies slept, and these were very late nights with all the activities going on. I did not experience any afternoon dip in energy or focus. That sustained afternoon energy has continued since I've been at home as I've continued these tools. The only thing I did differently this year was start using the Metapower protocol. So I'd say that was a pretty powerful set of observations in just the first 3 days that I took it while I was there, and then the remaining 4 days I've been back at home. So my appetite is reduced, I am not as hungry at dinner time, and I also use a biometric scale, and my body fat percentage has even gone down since I got home from convention. The drink tastes like a watered down orange lime Gatorade to me, and both George and I are really enjoying it. Also, he works midnight shift, so he works through the night, and he normally feels pretty hungry in the middle of a shift, which could be from fatigue or from blood sugar spikes. And after his first day on the metaverse, as he calls it, he did not feel hungry at all. And also, he did not feel hungry at dinner since, as hungry as he normally would be. And George's parents are going to be starting it next week when they can order their convention kit. There's so much more to come on this, but I cannot wait for you to see for yourself. And keep a journal in your phone notes or somewhere of all those little observations you're making. Now, speaking of which, if you are not already a doTERRA customer but would like to participate in my Metapower trial, I would love to send you a 3-day free sample in exchange for your feedback and any observations that you have. So just message me your address and email so that I know where to send it. And one of my friends in doTERRA who is pregnant with her 7th child was suffering from debilitating heartburn. And after her first Advantage drink sachet, her heartburn completely gone. The results are pretty incredible from every angle. And she's on another team, so there's no reason that she would need to tell me that just so that I could share it with you or whatever. And the fact that 9 types of marine collagen in this Advantage drink powder are heavy metal tested and up to 12 times more bioavailable than anything on the market was very impressive to me. And the Advantage drink helps with joint mobility, tissue strength, helps recover faster from your workouts. Hello, yes please. Feeling less sore if you've been dealing with chronic pain. Yes please. And just think about how you will feel 1 month, 6 months, a year from now. It gives me chills thinking about the lives that doTERRA is going to change with this and the lives of my family members and my friends. And regarding the oil blend, I was also very impressed that it has the same oils, but it's a different formulation, and it's that efficacy that we trust, but in a different ratio. So it has a better, more citrus forward taste. It's less gingery, I'll say. And the gum has such a better texture than the old gum, which would get very stringy if you chewed it for more than really even 5 minutes. It would like get stuck in your teeth, and just like it was all kind of stringy like cobwebs. And the beadlets are super fun that we've never had those before for Slim and Sassy. So why is this necessary? Why are we doing this? Well, we are in a serious health metabolic crisis around the world, and these tools are a gateway for people to establish new daily habits that can improve their quality of life every single day. And the fact that these have already been scientifically proven to create and stabilize energy, decrease blood sugar spikes, curb cravings, improve cognitive function, support lean muscle mass. Yes, please. This is a brand new era for us to claim ownership of our health with just a few tools. And I've already been living a wellness lifestyle, and to me, this is still exciting. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to live to be old and gray and miserable, bedridden, and filled with dis-ease. I want to enjoy my life. I want to enjoy the years ahead of me. I want to be around to watch Olivia grow up and play with my grandchildren. And your lifespan is how long you live, but your health span is how long you can live a life where you have mobility, where you have freedom to enjoy the time and space that you are taking up. This is just the first system on the market to offer all of these with the evidence-based clinical results. So if you weren't excited yet, I hope you are excited now. So we're going to switch gears because I will be diving deeper, like I said, into all of these tools in the coming month, next month, and I could truly talk about MetaPWR all night long, and next month we will. Next is the On Guard hand sanitizing gel, available October 1st, and it's exactly what it sounds like, and it is one of the most requested products. Now, to use it, simply apply a pea-sized amount to one palm and rub your hands all over it until it dries. But also, let me set the stage for you. There were about 10,000 of us in the arena, and all of a sudden the music starts to play and we see parachutes coming from the rafters, and I look up and I manifested that I would get lucky and get one of these, and this gigantic parachute came out of the rafters with the On Guard gel attached to it into my hands, and it was the most fun moment ever because I got to pass it down in line to share it with all of my team members and my Oil Squad babes. And not to be selfish or anything, but would it be asking too much, doTERRA, if we could get like a 64-ounce jug size with a pump? I don't know, too soon? Okay, maybe that can wait for next year's manifesto, but ironically enough, my first impression, it wasn't a good one. I didn't like it. So I'll tell you why. They had a little hand sanitizer station set up all over the Salt Palace, and if you followed along in my stories, you saw me share it. It was a little sneak peek where we went to register and where the marketplace was, and the dispensers were probably made for Purell or some other drugstore brand because it dispensed about a quarter size of product, which is way too much. And it made it hard to really gauge what the product was like at that time because it was super watery and it was like, it wouldn't rub in because it was just too much. But once we got to properly try it when the parachute landed, we all fell in love. All you need is a little pea-sized amount. It goes a long way, and it doesn't feel sticky once it dries. It easily gets into all the little nooks and crannies between your fingers, and it smells fantastic with no weird after smell that sometimes some of the hand sanitizers can have. And the size is great too because it's only 1.6 ounces. So it super easily fits in your carry-on luggage, in your diaper bag, or your purse whenever you travel. Plus, it kills 99.9% of germs and has the same On Guard blend that we know and we love and we trust. Next is the shampoo and conditioner bars, also available October 1st. And they are exactly what they sound like. The power of shampoo and conditioner in a solid bar delivery system. Now, if you have been around my Instagram for any amount of time, you know that I love to give it to you straight, and honesty is always what you get, and I will tell you if something does not resonate with me or if how I feel about it. And at first, the idea was underwhelming just to me on principle. We very recently got a newly reformulated shampoo and conditioner about a year or two ago, and I was kind of surprised. Why would they be doing this? But the more that I sat in the convention reveal and I got to actually hear them and then test them out this week, and George tested it and Olivia tested it as well as I did, I think they're an absolute home run, and I am eating a slice of humble pie, eating my words, because they smell like an incredible fancy spa, and I just, oh my God, I love it. The shampoo bar is round and the conditioner is square. So if you get confused, you can just remember conditioner cube, which you'll know which is which. You can say that 3 times fast to remember, okay? Ready? You can say it with me at home. Conditioner cube, conditioner cube, conditioner cube. And they both have a rosemary mint aroma from the bergamot, mint and the cedarwood, palmarosa, which is cool. We haven't seen her in a while. Patchouli, which is in the Olivia's Oasis blend, so we already love that. Rosemary, Japanese mint, and the fancy queen rose herself. So comment below as you watch and tell me if you've ever used a hair care bar before or if these are new to you. This was completely new to me. Now, if this is a new concept for you as well, just like a traditional bar soap, you'll wet your hair and then the bar in the shower, just like you would soap up your body, you work the bar into your scalp and the water activates it and gently produces a soft lather that you pull into your hair. And then you can run the bar through your wet hair from root to tip 4 to 5 times, put the bar down, and then just gently massage your scalp with your hands and rinse and repeat until your hair is clean. I have a lot of thick hair, as you can see, and a lot of shampoo and conditioner is what we go through. So this will be such a money saver for our family as well, and Olivia has very thick curly hair too. Now, probably what I love most about the bars is that they lather really nicely, especially the shampoo. The conditioner doesn't lather, it's not really supposed to. But oftentimes there seems to be a misconception that natural fragrance-free products smell like cardboard or they smell bad, and doTERRA proves that wrong every single time. I was really surprised at first because I've never jumped on the hair care bar bandwagon trend and I was very skeptical, but as always, doTERRA turns all the skeptics into believers, including me. And my other first impression was how proud I was to be able to share that these bars each replace up to 2 8.5 ounce plastic bottles and save 13.6 fluid ounces of water. And these will be an eco-friendly option for saving the environment from millions of empty plastic shampoo bottles. They are wrapped in bio-based recycled materials, not plastic. This is exactly how we are going to be able to triple our impact with becoming carbon neutral by 2030. And because of how intuitive and easy it is to use, they make a great option for kids who are just establishing more independence as they establish their own personal hygiene routine. So kids, Olivia too, tend to pump out way too much product from the shampoo bottle thinking, oh, I need more, my hair won't be clean unless I use more. And this is a great way to reduce waste. And many of our husbands in our oil squad have even been loving these, George included. I asked him and Olivia, like I said, to be my guinea pigs. Their beta test went so well, they don't want to go back to using the liquid hair care after this. So I'm going to have to order extra on October 1st. And I had to dry off these bars because Olivia just took a shower earlier this evening and used them in her shower tonight. So also, little fun fact, these are amazing and easy for your next travel excursion or a plane ride because you don't have to worry about liquid products in your carry-on. Next is guayak wood, and that is available October 1st as well. Now repeat after me. Guayak sounds like kayak. Guayak sounds like kayak. Okay, so I don't know about you, but this is the way my brain works to remember little things. Hopefully it helps you feel comfortable to pronounce this beautiful oil. Guayak wood is also known as holy wood, and it is earthy, it's woodsy and sweet. It has a tree bark kind of fire pit kind of mint, like mixed with a hint of rose tea or violets to me, and it's actually a semi-solid at room temperature, so this is blended with fractionated coconut oil to keep it liquefied. And just keep that in mind if you're going to diffuse this, because you need to wipe out your diffuser after every use whenever you diffuse blends with fractionated coconut oil. So keep that in mind. I fell head over heels into a slumber first impressions. I love the earthy oils like cedarwood and arbor vitae. This has been historically used for medicinal and spiritual purpose, and since getting my Peloton bike in 2020 during the pandemic, I've done guided meditations every night through the app, and I applied both guayak wood and Spanish sage on my feet, we'll talk about this in a minute, on my feet and inside my ankle bones before my nighttime meditation routine and bedtime routine when we were in Salt Lake, and when we got back home, I have been doing the same ever since. I truly feel like this has contributed as well to me not waking up with a convention hangover when I got home. I slept 9 delicious hours late Sunday night into Monday morning when I finally landed back home after my flight. And one of the reasons this is so awesome is because doTERRA's guayak wood is ethically sourced in Paraguay, and it grows in dense clusters, and it sinks in water, and one log can burn all through the night. Now, a little cool piece of trivia too, when cut, the guayak wood turns a deep, rich blue. And you can use it for grounding, for meditation, and it has been used for centuries in meditative practices, as well as ceremonies by Native Americans. Another little fun fact that helps highlight the heart and soul is that doTERRA works with our sourcing partners, and by doing this, you are helping change the future of at-risk Grand Chaco Forest, one of the most biologically diverse areas in the world, also called the impenetrable forest. So you can also apply this before you practice yoga or stretch or meditate or tuck yourself into bed. And it's true that every time you buy a bottle of oil, you are changing someone's life in addition to your own. And the more oils and sourcing partners we work with and we learn about, the more real this statement becomes. Next, available October 1st, is the new eucalyptus blend. This is one of my most used oils, so it makes me so super happy to know that this blend of 5 species will allow doTERRA to sustainably source eucalyptus for generations to come. And diversifying sources, growing partnerships, highly sustainable and ethical sourcing, and a wider reach is what is also going to help enable us to triple our impact by 2030. So by blending species, this also allows doTERRA for more consistent chemistry. And I was fascinated to learn that Australia has more than 700 types of fast-growing, flowering eucalyptus evergreens. I had no clue. And these plants can grow up to 60 feet tall and 15 feet wide. I mean, that is wide, right? And doTERRA picked 5 unique species to create this new proprietary eucalyptus blend. So you may not have known this either, but we see the blending of multiple different species in 3 other oils: frankincense, copaiba, and cypress, and now eucalyptus, which are all blended species. And I think that is really neat. And this smells fresh and sweet, and I love it, especially because you can use this the exact same way that you always have used eucalyptus. And while we were in the arena, we were all given little top secret envelopes, and during the product reveal, we all got a chance to sample the new eucalyptus before we went to pick up our kits. And as you can imagine, it can be quite overwhelming in a place with 10,000 other people. And eucalyptus is cleansing, it's soothing, it creates a calming atmosphere, and especially during stressful circumstances when 10,000 people want all their oils. And it was perfectly timed during that such a high vibe product reveal time that we could all take that refreshing breath of the sample packet. It was awesome. Next available, also October 1st, is the reformulated Hope Touch Roller. And you're probably wondering, what's the difference? What makes this new? Is it just a new label? The old blend contained frankincense, ylang-ylang, and vanilla in fractionated coconut oil. I did not like it. That's why I really never talked about it. And the new blend contains cedarwood and wild orange, petitgrain, pink pepper, bergamot, sandalwood, lemon, jasmine, vetiver, and magnolia. I love this. First impression, it smells bright, fresh, and sweet. A beautiful new perfume for you to get to know. And like I said, I was not a fan of the old Hope blend, so this is a huge win for me. I also love that $10 of each roller purchased is donated to the Healing Hands Foundation to fight human trafficking and victimization. And this program provides funds to empower people worldwide. And it now comes with a full 25 PV, and before it had 0 PV. So you can wear this as a personal fragrance on your pulse points or rub together in your hands to take a few deep inhales. You can apply it to your neck and shoulders for a massage. And then the last product that launches October 1st is the Steam Distilled Jasmine 2.5 ml. And this is the first time that pure jasmine essential oil has ever been available that was not diluted with fractionated coconut oil. So after 23 years, yes, 23 years of research, doTERRA's Egyptian distillers discovered a way to successfully extract the pure and natural essential oil of jasmine flowers through steam distillation. And I earned this bottle through a leadership gift from doTERRA as a top leader last year, and I treasure it, and I didn't want to reach for it that often because I was afraid that I'd never be able to get it again. And my first impression was relief and so much excitement that now everyone can get access to this jasmine beauty. And separating the volatiles from the waxes and the resins of the delicate jasmine petals was the only way to capture jasmine's aromatic essence by creating that absolute. And steam distillation was not possible because of the delicate nature of the jasmine petals. And after all those years of research, doTERRA has discovered that way to extract the pure and natural oil of jasmine flowers through the steam distillation process. This is a huge breakthrough. It's the first on the market. It's the first available in the world, and the steam distilled jasmine essential oil is sweet, it's floral, it's fresh, and it's so delicate, and it's just so beautiful. It captures how the essence of the jasmine flower opens so delicately. And jasmine has a calming aroma. It helps you create that feeling of like an optimistic kind of atmosphere, which we can all use a little more of these days. It promotes healthy looking skin and hair. You can also add it with carrier oil for a massage or to your bath water. And you can wear it as a personal perfume or infuse in lotion for a little special outing. But it is precious, so use it sparingly. Next is the Spearmint Trio that will not be available until January 2023. So if you want them, you will need to grab them in the convention kit October 1st. Besides being a total manifesto win, Supermint is a superhero collection of 3 products. There is a 15 ml oil, a touch roller, and beadlets. And I hope that you shared my joy when this was revealed. Little fun fact, all the mint oils in this blend are sourced from India, which I think is really neat. And this was also one of the items in our top secret envelope, so we got a little mini sample trial vial of the spearmint beadlets so that we could try them when we were in our seats and have nice fresh breath. And it's so refreshing. I added the oil to my travel mouthwash bottle when we got back to our hotel that very same day. It was so good and minty, and I love this blend more than just the peppermint because it has a sweeter taste to me. This blend has also got peppermint and Japanese mint, bergamot mint, and our fan favorite spearmint that delivers an incredibly unique minty but also herbal sweet taste and smell. And the mint oils really help with that mental clarity and alertness with their icy blast and just really enhance the stamina. So you can use the roller maybe before you work out for energy, or while you're working for mental clarity, or on your neck or chest if you need some respiratory support. And the beadlets, the beadlets. How many ways do we love you, beadlets? These can support healthy digestion or help you beat the quease if you are traveling and you're not feeling so good on those windy roads or turbulent skies. You can use the oil to diffuse it by itself with some tangerine or add to your mouthwash. Most of all, one of my first main impressions was that this Spearmint Trio will easily be able to incorporate into your current routine, because you'll be able to just seamlessly weave it anywhere you'd use peppermint or spearmint, and you don't have to choose. You can truly have them both. And last but not least, available March 2023 is Spanish Sage. And this is an oil that you will use for mental clarity, for memory support, and for alertness. And you'll have to comment below if you've been suffering from any brain fog, if you are a student or maybe an older demographic, and you feel like maybe you're constantly forgetting things. And upon first sniff, Spanish sage, it's a tongue twister, say Spanish sage 5 times. It smells like lavender and sage had a baby. And I used it on my feet with the guayak wood. Say guayak wood 10 times fast, every night when we were at convention, and I've been using it every night since I got home. And you can use this oil before yoga or before meditation or homework time for head tension, to quiet your mind. Even you can pair it with Aroma Touch for your next massage, and it promotes that positive atmosphere that can be conducive for focus and concentration, and that helps just create an environment that's supportive of your memory performance when you diffuse it. And you can help take it internally in a shot glass of water before an important test or presentation. You can also diffuse it when the kids are studying, or when you need to focus, or when you need to use it for any lotion or carrier oil to just enhance that deep tissue or sports massage that you might have. And so stay tuned for more as I continue digging into learning all about this between now and the end of the year. And October 1st, the complete Metapower system becomes available for purchase. Convention kits come out October 1st, and the Metapower system will be available for purchase, like I said, with the convention kit. November 1st is when you'll be able to buy them all individually. December 1st is when you'll be able to hopefully grab a promotion, maybe with frankincense, maybe with a trio like they did last year. There's so much to be excited about. And now just a few housekeeping items. If you would like help getting started, reach out anytime through Instagram or Facebook or wherever, for YouTube as well. And I will be happy to assist you. And if you are already a doTERRA customer, look out for our MetaPWR challenge that is coming in October. And be sure to stay close for more community, for more connection, for more conversation. And I want to hear from you. I want to know, what was your favorite moment of convention? What products are you most excited for? Stay tuned for my October broadcast, October 13th, just like your favorite Netflix show. And I will see you soon. That is a wrap on broadcast 236 and my 6th annual post-convention first impressions. It was so wonderful seeing you in Salt Lake, and the October forecast will be coming so soon, coming your way in a little over a week, and I will see you then with more exciting things.